making some macaroni and cheese today with this type of pasta. Little bowls, I like these. Doesn't matter what you use actually, I think as long as it's pasta. Alright, so let's jump into it. So with this, I'm going to put it into salted water, which is already waiting on the stove. You can use any type of pasta, as I said. So this is the type. Let me just show you guys. So I'm going to boil this off. I'm using the whole pack. And this is only 500 grams. So the pot's boiling very, very fast. So I'm going to go ahead and put the pasta in the salted water. So I wanted to show you guys what half of the pack looks like. So this is about 250 grams. And then this is what's left in the bag. So you don't need to use the whole pack. Depends how much people you're cooking for, how big your family is, or you know how much you want to eat, for instance. But yeah, 250 should be just fine. And yeah, make sure it's salted enough so you don't need to add any after or during cooking. So the pasta is almost done. I cooked it between 6 to 10 minutes. Alright, but it's going in the oven, so I'm not going to cook it too much. But while that's cooking, I've got the butter, I've got my seasoning, cheese and everything ready, waiting. I'm going to cut up and shred these because they're in blocks. So I've got mature white cheddar, I've got double Gloucester cheese, or you can use red Leicester or whatever you have. Mild or mature cheese is fine. Mozzarella is even good, but I'm going to be using this grated Italian cheese. Oh my gosh, I love this cheese so much. I'm going to be sprinkling some of that on top, and also in the sauce I'm going to be using flour and butter for my sauce, but I've got some paprika, garlic. I'm going to be using a little bit of the peri-peri. I've got salt and pepper as well, but I like using this garlic pepper here. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'll show you guys the process. What I'm also might do, because I love this cheese so much, this is a pepper cheese. You can use pepper cheese as well. You can add a piece of that in there. It's all up to you if you like. It depends how you like your macaroni and cheese, but yeah, this is what's going in mine right now. So let's go ahead and start shredding these babies up. This is the amount of cheese I'm using. Half of the mature and the Gloucester cheese. And I've got milk and flour waiting for the roux. I might use more cheese in this, but this is what I've been using so far. So while the oven is preheated at 200 degrees, I am melting butter and the flour to make a roux. You can use the same pot if you want. You don't have to mess up anything else. Use the same pot you boil the pasta in. As you can see, my pot is clean. Pasta wasn't sticky or anything. So I'm just going to melt this to make a roux and then add milk. Then I'm going to add my cheese, then the pasta, mix it all together, and bam, put it in the oven. So let's get this roux going. Still not ready yet. Alright, so this bit is important. So you don't burn the roux, which is the flour and the butter. You have to make sure you add the milk gradually and mix till it becomes very smooth. So I'm going to add some more milk now. I'm just going to keep stirring. And you don't want this on high heat either, but you want to make sure that you get a smooth sauce before you add the cheese as well, which you're also going to have to melt in this as well. So it doesn't really matter, but as long as you don't burn the roux. So the red cheese is melting nicely. Now I'm going to add the mature cheddar, which is more yellow. That's lots of cheese. Alright, you have to make it nice and creamy. So, oh my gosh, I'm telling you, the smell of this already, and it's not even seasoned yet. Beautiful. So I'm just going to mix this out. Might need to add a little bit more milk because I've added so much cheese. But we're going to get this nice creamy first and see the consistency. Wow. My God. Can't wait. this is melting so nice, and I'm gonna add this dried cheese, just half, because I want to add the rest on top. And then I'm gonna add my oops, oh, I burned myself. Wow. Just for cheese, I'll burn myself. Okay. And then I'm gonna add my seasoning in a second. Just melt this. It is looking so good. While that's coming along, guys, I'm gonna add the garlic pepper. I'm going to add like a teaspoon to a tablespoon each. Not too much because I don't want it too peppery or anything. I'm going to add a little bit of peri-peri. You can add any seasoning you like, okay? I'm going to add paprika and garlic. It's already salted, so I don't need to add any salt. And I already put peri-peri, so I don't need to put any pepper. Alright, so you make sure you don't over season it. But yeah, you need to season it a little bit. So this baby tastes good. So this is going to give it some color and flavor. And then we're going to put the pasta in. I'm going to mix this all up and make it blend nicely together. So now we're going to add the pasta in before, because we don't want this to burn, alright? So we have to move quick. So we're going to add this pasta in slowly, because the cheese is hot. Alright guys, be careful out there. Don't burn yourself now for some macaroni and cheese now. Alright, so we're going to mix this in slowly. Get everything nicely coated. Then I'll show you guys in the tin before I put it in the oven. Woo, this looks so good. So this is how creamy it looks right now. I'm going to pour it in the tin and top it with some more cheese. But this smells so good. And the color is beautiful. Guys, this is so good. I hope you guys enjoy it. Try it out and let me know. Look at the goldenness of it. Look at the creaminess of it. Oh my gosh, it looks and it tastes so amazing. As you know, you can eat this with anything. It's a side dish you can eat on its own. Whew, baby, this is beautiful and tasty. Hope you guys enjoy my macaroni and cheese. Yummy.